Hi there, YouTube. This is Mike from Hudson Valley Hi-Fi with another video today on the Rega Planar 6 with the all-new Ania Pro moving coil cartridge. So this table arrived to us. We've actually been trying to get this table on the floor for demo for quite a few weeks. Every time we seem to get one in, it leaves with a customer, so very excited to demo this table with this cartridge. We've been a huge fan of the Ania moving coil on this turntable, and with this new Ania Pro, we've heard great things. And after some playtime, yes, it is a beautiful improvement. I can't believe the Ania could be improved on so much, but there is definitely more detail out of this cartridge than the Ania, and you're almost pushing into the Feta area, which the Planar 8 is a standard card on. The Ania Pro is being offered also on the Planar 8 as a cartridge option. So it has a very similar, there's your guard for the stylus. As you can see, it looks very similar to the Ania. The difference obviously is the red. So going down kind of the spec on this, it does have the 3-point mounting system right up on top here, just like the original Ania, and like pretty much every Rega cartridge out there right now, which makes alignment so simple. You can just set the cartridge up on the table in just a matter of minutes, really. Set your tracking force, and you're off to spinning. This does have this polymer glass body, which has been very unique. It's a material that Rega is using on their high-end moving coils. You can see it's if I can get into focus, it is a super, super fine stylus on this cartridge. It's essentially a better stylus than on the Ania. It's the biggest difference between the two cartridge is the styluses. Tracking force on this guy, same as the Ania, 1.75 to 2.0 grams. It does have a 100 ohm impedance and a 1000 picofarad capacitance. So if you're using, phonostage, obviously Rega recommends heavily the Aria to go with these cartridges, but if you're using other phonostages, you definitely want to set your impedance to 100 ohms, your capacitance to 1000, and your gain you definitely want to crank up. On the Rega units, it's on high gain. We have found 60 to 66 dB to be optimal, in any of our phono preamps we've used, and having loading settings is pretty vital. Other than that, it has I'm going to butcher this every time I try saying it, the neodymium magnet system, which is what's unique to the Ania Pro, and even more complex, the rhomboid pivot for the cantilever. One of these days we'll see if we can get the guys at Sound.org, or maybe even Roy over at Rega, to kind of give us the illustration of how that works. It's definitely done a great job on the Ania and the Ania Pro here. Just awesome sounding cartridges. Just to give you kind of a quick overview too, this is mounted on Planar 6. We will do a more detailed Planar 3 versus Planar 6 video in the future. Just to give you some of the quick upgrades, what you do get with Planar 6, which is the same mat that comes on the 3. It's the same RB330 arm. It has the stainless counterweight. This does have the dual thickness glass. The outer ring on this glass is about twice the thickness as the inner ring. That gives you this great inertia effect as this rotates, and then the aluminum subplatter is really a great upgrade from the composite platter on the 1, 2, and 3. It uses the same Nutrix connectors, same RCAs. You can see, if I get them in the video here, same exact RCA cabling. The lid on Planar 6 is the smoked acrylic, so just a different look. It does only come in the slate gray, and the uniqueness of this table is actually that this does not have the same plinth that Planar 1, 2, and 3. Planar 1, 2, and 3 are an MDF type material, and they're wrapped in that acrylic. This is the same sort of foam injected plinth that the 8 and the 10 come with. The only difference being that this is solid. There is no cutaways, that you can remove. Now in the Planar 8 and 10, that's just standard. There is no plinth that comes with it, that skeletal look. Same bracing, get the aluminum brace on the top, aluminum brace on the bottom. What this does come, however, with is the Neo power supply, which the Neo power supply with the umbilical that is a great upgrade. I mean, that's a $400 part if you wanted to add that to your Planar 3. So we always recommend any customer looking to purchase Planar 3 and do a whole bunch of upgrades. Planar 6 is great right off the bat. Kind of gives you all of those upgrades right from the get-go. Things like the foam injection in the plinth, obviously, you can't add that in the future. This also now has the newest bearing for the subplatter, which is really impressive. The bronze subplatter, just beautiful material. So if you have any questions, this one you can see is sitting on our Rega shelf, which any of you that have vibration troubles in the house, old homes with shaky floors, things like that, definitely consider the Rega shelf. It's a great way of mounting your turntable and reducing overall vibration. Let me see if I can get a side shot there. It has sort of a leveling system down here, so you can level front and back, and really holds your table just very sturdy. So definitely an option, an accessory for you to check out. If you have any questions about the table, the cartridge, definitely give us a shout here. It's 845-219-1730. You can call us or text us anytime. You can also reach me personally, Mike, M-I-K-E, at HudsonValleyHiFi.com, or our website, HudsonValleyHiFi.com. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I please ask you subscribe, give us a thumbs up down below. If you have questions, feel free to write them in the comments. We'll always write back to you. And if you want to get a hold of us, just give us a call, shoot us a text. Again, that's 845-219-1730. Thanks for watching.